Spring the Trap on Cheaters. War of the Roses on KDWB.
So we're on the phone with Ellen. And Ellen, talk about why you want to do War of the Roses and what's going on with Wes.
Okay, so I noticed my boyfriend Wes had set up a code on his phone to keep it locked, and I was just suspicious. So I watched and I saw what the code was, and I broke in there when he wasn't using it, and I saw that he has got 348 text messages between him and this stupid server girl from this bar he goes to, Kim. And I was kind of suspicious that maybe he was cheating. And now that I've gone through his phone, I have to count them because there were just so many. I mean, they weren't all sexual, but there definitely were some sexual ones.
Did you say 340 or 348?
348.
So you...
Hold on.
Okay.
You know there are 348 messages?
Yeah.
And over the course of what, a week or a month or from the beginning or what?
It was about 3 weeks.
Okay, 3 weeks, 348 messages from her.
Oh, my
Between
God.
the two of them.
Oh, so his messages included?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, well, that makes it a little bit more manageable, I guess. But still, that's a ton. So,
Yeah.
and he just recently put his phone on lock, which let me tell you, if your partner had never had their phone on lock and now they keep it on lock, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
That seems like a big red flag. So you look through there and you said there's some sexual, but not all sexual.
Yeah. So I called this stupid girl, Kim, and I left her a voice message. And I just said, basically, you better not be boyfriend.
Okay, well, that's... You let her know. It was quick and easy, I
Okay.
would think.
Well, yeah, but then I get called back from her, and she leaves this awful message.
Now, this awful message that you speak of, when we were getting ready to do War of the Roses, I knew about this message because, we find out what's the premise on War of the Roses well before we put the caller on. So she told me about this awful message. And I said, in your phone, if you've got the right kind of phone, you can send it via email.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could email
to
voicemails.
us. You go to voicemail, you tap the box with the arrow pointing out of it, and then it has options.
Oh, okay.
Whether you want to save it, whether you want to put it on, I don't know, messages or what. So you emailed us the message from Kim, the server, and she is responding to you saying, you better not be blanking my boyfriend. Would you, Fallon, like to hear this voicemail?
Absolutely, I want to hear this voicemail. Are you kidding me?
Okay, here we go. This is Kim's voicemail to Ellen, who is on the phone for War of the Roses.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yes, Ellen, this is Kim. I got your phone call accusing me of Wes. I have to let you know that I did not him. I did, however, suck. I really well. So well, he told me it's the best he's ever had. So I guess maybe you could go practice on a banana or something so he stops coming to me. But no, to answer your question, I did not him. I just sucked really well. But I'm done with him now, so you can have him. Do not call me again.
Okay, so this tells you right away
God.
what kind of...
Wow.
I mean...
She's like an awful human. You can just tell in her voice.
I think that she just wants to say, screw you. I'll do what I want. I don't need you to tell me. I will sleep with who I want. I'll do what I want. Obviously feels no remorse or anything that you are in a relationship and she doesn't care. But she did say in the voicemail, I'm done with him now. You can have him.
Oh, what a blessing.
And you still want him because what did you do after you got that voicemail?
Well, after I got the voicemail, I actually made Wes, my boyfriend, listen to it and promised not to see her again. And he agreed and said that she's totally crazy.
So he said, I won't see her again. And he said, oh, my God, she's crazy.
But that means he admitted to
But he
that
admitted
actually being true then.
Yeah. But he said he's not going to do that again. And that it's,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. Lots of people have things like that happen and they can move past it.
Well, I think it also depends on where in the relationship you are. If you've been married for, 5 years and you find that out, that might be a more difficult thing, but you can still move past it. But if you're kind of a newer relationship, and not that it's okay, but it's probably a little bit easier to move
Be like,
past.
see ya. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with that this early on for sure.
So she said she's leaving him alone. Why do you want to do War of the Roses then?
I just want to make sure that he is telling the truth,
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I just want to make sure.
So we want to call, I've been calling him Wes. Is it Wes or Wes? Because I think you called him Wes.
Well, I call him Wes.
Wes. Okay, so we'll call him Wes. Like Wesley.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Okay.
like that, Wes.
It's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to say Wes because I feel like it's hard for me to say Wes.
I'm going to guess.
Wes up.
Alan, don't worry about it. He gets it a lot. Here's the important thing. When you call to give him the survey to see who he wants to send roses to, what's your name going to be?
Les.
Les? No.
Like Leslie.
That doesn't work.
Fine.
Give me another one.
Jill.
Jill?
Janet.
Okay.
I'm Janet.
Okay,
That's it. Janet.
All right. Not to
me
laugh
down.
at this, but we want to call him and we want to put him to the test and we want to give him the fake survey with the fake reward of fake roses to see if he'll send them to you, Ellen, or Kim, or maybe there's somebody else. You don't think there's anybody else, do you?
Well, I didn't.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay. Please hold on. And by the way, here's where I want to hear from you. We've never done this on War of the Roses before, but
Yes.
call me now and let me know what you think. I want to talk to you before we do part 2 of War of the Roses. I want to talk to you to find out whether you think he's cheating. Do you think he's going to send the roses? Is it once a cheater, always a cheater? Is he done with Kim now? Call me now.
Are they cheating? Let's find out. Part 2 of War of the Roses starts right now on KDWB.
Doing something new on War of the Roses. Real quick, I want to find out what you think. You heard the first part a little while ago. Ellen's dating a guy named Wes, and Wes was busted with 348 text messages in his phone from a woman named Kim, and Kim was a little bit dirty, and he was a little bit dirty, but they were all like, there was some mundane stuff in there. But she said, I've got her phone number. I'm going to call her. I'm going to say, don't mess with my man. Mm-hmm. And then Kim called her back and left a voicemail that said, I'm not blanking him, but I'm blanking him, and I'm blanking him really well. And so it was a really just nasty
Very nasty, yeah.
message. And so she confronted him about it. He said, I'm sorry. She's crazy. I'll leave her alone. But now she's still a little bit not sure. So we're about to call him.
Yes.
On War of the Roses. But I'm on the phone with, what's your name again? Ron, what do you think? Is he going to send the roses to Ellen, the right choice, or Kim, the wrong choice?
He's going to send them to his girlfriend, but watch out. If that lock doesn't come off the phone, all he's doing is getting the guard down. He'll do it again.
Yeah.
He'll do it again. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Chaska and Samantha. What do you think? Is he going to send him to his girlfriend Ellen, who's on War of the Roses, or his side action Kim?
Even if he does send him to Kim or to Ellen, I think that he would cheat again. So
Okay.
I don't think that it really matters at this point.
Doesn't matter.
Once he's going to cheat again.
Okay, Jason in Richfield. Jason, who do you think he's going to send the roses to?
I think he'll send it to somebody else or the waitress because he put a lock on his phone for a reason because the girlfriend's kind of crazy as well.
Oh, God.
Why is the girlfriend crazy?
The girlfriend's crazy because he put a lock on his phone because she's already scooping through it and he didn't want her going through it.
Okay. There's a lot of guys weighing in on this one.
I know.
Maybe they just have a little inkling that maybe, I'm not sure.
Maybe
No.
they know more than we do.
sense.
In North Branch, what do you think? What's your take on War of the Roses?
It's unfortunate, but he's going to send it to Ellen just because he's not stupid. Well, he is stupid in the first place for doing this. But the girl who told Ellen to go try it on the banana has all the right because, in turn, Wes is the idiot and a douchebag. And I believe that, in turn, Ellen's an idiot, too, because she's sitting there still talking to the guy when he's cheating on her.
Yeah, lots of idiots. I love that someone's laughing in the car with you right now.
I know.
That's my favorite part. I heard
they're
someone
proud of
laughing.
you.
Let's find out. Here we go.
As promised, to offer you a dozen long stem romantic roses, Wes, and we will send those out for you this afternoon. We need a recipient for those. So who would you like to send them to?
All right, so you just need a name?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to send these roses to a woman named Ellen.
Okay. And you can include a note if you want with the flowers. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. So how about the note says, can't wait for more kisses.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Very nice. And here comes the weird, awkward part. Hello? Who's this? What? Hello? On War of the Roses, Wes. It's actually Dave Ryan over at KDWB. on the radio with your girlfriend, Ellen, and we were
Surprise.
testing you. We were testing you to see if you would send roses to Ellen.
You did.
And you did. Yay.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
No.
You know, and Ellen is on the phone right now. Say hi, Ellen.
Hi.
Hey. Can I tell you why? Or do you want to? I'm going to ask Ellen to tell you why she wanted to kind of test you out a little bit.
I'm testing you because I was worried that maybe you were still seeing Kim.
Oh, but yeah, no, that's in the past. That's over with. That girl is nuts.
I know.
You know,
She did sound nuts.
She did sound a little bit nuts. Did you know, was she always kind of nuts, or did you just realize that when she left that awful voicemail for Ellen?
I mean, I guess at first I didn't know she was super nuts, but like it became very clear that that girl is a head case.
Okay. So whether she's a head case or not, of course, it still doesn't make it okay that you went and got, you know, like the
we get it. Yep.
From Kim. But let me ask Ellen, are you okay now because you tested him and he passed the test? He sent the flowers to you. You know all about Kim. You know about the nasty voicemail, and he says it's all in the past. How do you feel, Ellen?
I'm so happy right now. I feel great.
Do you think this is going to come up again? I mean, here it is a few weeks after it came up before. Do you think that it's going to come up again, or are you going to be able to trust him?
No, I trust him. I don't think it'll happen again.
Okay, good. This is a happy one. That like never happens, it seems like. People will be very disappointed in your happiness.
They're not going to like it. Yep,
It's
they only want misery. Hey, you guys, thanks for being on War of the Roses.